Hello, everybody. How's everybody doing? It's Flame Revenant, and I'm joined with a group again to have another episode. Do you guys know which episode this is?
3,
Nope.
4.
Correct. It is episode 4. And as always, folks, we are sponsored by Martin Mancini, and go check out our Subscribe Star for other content and soon to come content that I have to keep secret for now just because it's still in the works. But I think you'll enjoy what's going to be coming. I think you will. Now, normally I make you guys do a recap and that stuff, but that's been hit or miss these last couple sessions, and I don't hate them, but I don't love them. So instead, I'm gonna try to see if you guys remember anything from the last session. Just one specific thing. Trucker, do you remember what
Yes.
Do you remember what happened to your boat while it was in the care of Mama Sweet's men?
How could I forget? They scratched my baby.
Yes,
They
they
put a scratch in the paint.
yes they did. It was very deep. It was a very deep scratch too.
The woodwork and aluminum.
Mm. But, in my honest opinion, something even worse was done to your boat at the end of last session. And I don't know about you, but I think we should figure out, or at least find out, what has happened to the boat, don't you?
I've been on pins and needles.
Hmm.
What has happened to Betsy?
Let's go ahead and jump on it and take a look at Betsy. How about that? Sound good, boys and girls?
Remember, you're the captain. You're going down with the ship.
It's not a ship, it's a boat.
Mm-hmm.
Same difference. You're the capitan.
Also, I'm gonna give you both a point, both a hero point for Trucker, remembering what happened to the boat. You both will get it. As you all remember,
Then-
last session, these lovely gentlemen, we'll just say that, were at a bookstore, called the Cozy Nook, if I remember correctly. And
Oh, that's right.
you know what? I'll make it a magical item if you guys can remember the books you got.
Oh, shit.
Oh, son of a.
Yeah, I'll give you a couple minutes to think.
I know. Pigeon's
Those are the
character got him a
blue yonder?
romance.
Mm-hmm. There should be about 3 books altogether.
Oh, damn. Nation. I don't remember.
I mean, it's all good if you can't.
I just remember that, like, we were throwing a
Yep.
massive fit over whether or not this great white merfolk liked romance books,
Mm-hmm.
specifically tragic romance books.
No,
But
I remember that one.
like the other books he had already like ordered, and
I
we
played the
took it
fifth. I
upon
requested that part.
ourselves. Like, we took it upon ourselves to deliver them to him.
Yep, you basically paid for it and are taking them to him, so it's basically free of charge for him.
Well, I wouldn't say free of charge, but at least charge at least an audience without, being massacred, hopefully.
Yeah.
I mean, he is a great white, and we're both kind of small.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he can swallow both of us. And not in the fun way, people.
It might take you 2 bites, but you'll get me in 1, definitely. I don't remember what the names of the books are. Even the
They were fishy
Dragon
puns. I knew
Rover.
that.
Pigeon or not pigeon? I mean, Coda, you got any ideas?
Tales of the Deep Blue Yonder.
No.
That's all I got, folks.
Well, that's all good. That'll happen sometime. Oh.
Fish are friends, not food.
I'm not gonna say it. No,
Raccoons are friends, not food.
that's not true. Raccoons are always food.
Hey.
Well, you gents acquire the books, and as you're leaving the Comfort Nook, Jean, you see your baby is been vandalized, covered in like somebody spray painted all these weird things on over it. Would you go to make me a perception check to see what they spray painted on it?
Oh no, that's a 17.
A 17. Oh my, oh my. Some of it looks to be just like just petty like little scribbles, like basically what we would consider in the real world, like the S, the gang S thing, like Mike was here, such and such. But you do recognize a couple of things of like a gang symbols of like that looks kind of like it looks like two like batons, like billy club batons, crossed in an X formation with this weird like you're gonna say bird skull, but it doesn't have the beak. Is the best way to describe it.
What would a 22 give?
22 and what exactly?
Perception? Because I assume that both of us are walking back towards the boat.
Basically the same thing I just told them. It's a bunch of just like,
Oh, okay.
like there's that symbol that I just told you that's basically spray painted right on the deck, just so big and large so you can all see it. Then there's a bunch of little ones like, like Mike such and such was here, blah 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 this, blah 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 that, the S, stuff like that.
Well, that looks like fun.
These expletive deleteds. How dare
grab a
they
hold of
keep
his
doing
mouth.
this to my baby?
I grab a hold of his muzzle. No. We're in town. We're in town. Do it outside.
Through like, through a clenched muzzle. These.
Would it help if I offered to help clean it up with you? Blink one for yes, twice for no.
One very quick blink.
Okay, let's go. I release the muzzle.
I'm gonna like make a sketch of the baton and funky avian skull in my little notebook. These guys are gonna get it. I promise you, they're gonna get it. Oh, nobody touches Betsy.
That's fine. She's been very reliable to us.
I
I
gotta
have
figure
no
out who
problem
these
helping
guys
you.
are. So what would it be to try to scrub all this unwanted decoration off of my baby?
What do you pitch? What do you think? What skill do you think you'd use to get rid of it all?
Engineering.
I'm not entirely sure paints would fall in my narrow topic. Like, I'm good with, engines and piping and stuff like that. I really don't know. Crafting, maybe?
I'll let you do crafting if you want.
I mean, it's the same as engineering lore, so, It's 8 plus 7. So, God, I'm tired.
Mm-hmm. Same on that one.
15. That took way too long.
It takes you a while, and I do mean a while. I'd say a good like 45 to an hour to get it all off, just scrub with what you have. And like there's not a lot of people in this area right now, with it only being like maybe 10 o'clock at most in the morning. But people are like stopping and staring at you every now and then.
At random, could I have asked one of the onlookers if they recognize that symbol while I'm scrubbing it?
Roll me a d4.
D4. Ooh, I never get to roll one of those. 4.
Goody gumdrops.
He's laughing. That's not good.
You yell out at this figure, like you see him out of the corner of your eye at first, and you don't fully recognize what you call out till you realize you just yelled at probably like this maybe equivalent of like a 14-year-old kid of a halfling. You're just like, huh? What? Wait, what?
You short one.
Oh, yo, what's up, man? What you need?
Recognize this?
The Bird Club got you, man.
Who and where are these bird club people?
I got no clue where they at, man. I just know there's some gang, man.
You obviously know a little bit about them.
I mean, yeah,
You
everybody on this.
sure you don't know anything else?
Come on, man. Every kid knows about the Bird Club. Every kid grows up want to be a part of the Bird Club. Then they
Why
all.
would you want to? Why would you want to be part of some group that goes around indiscriminately vandalizing people's things?
Oh, man. If you got targeted by the Bird Club, that's on you. That means you did something you shouldn't have.
I have done literally nothing to any kind of bird people.
Right.
Don't you look at me with that young halfling face of yours, looking all high and mighty from your position of I don't know.
Sure, Grandpa. Whatever you say.
Grandpa, I'll have you know I'm not that old.
Sure, Grandpa's. Whatever you say.
I'm gonna pull out my book and write something down.
What, you forget to take your meds?
No. Don't worry about it. Random halfling kid.
I just imagine it's the Death Note.
Random halfling kid. Reddish brown hair, specky nose. I'm just taking notes.
Okay. He just stares for another minute, then he just walks away, just shaking his head like, man, these old foreigners are fucking weird.
You're gonna get yours, you little shit.
If you don't stop him, nothing. Yeah, he's just gonna walk away.
Oh, I said that like way under my breath.
All right. Yeah, no, he just kind of walks off like, this fucker's weird.
normal's overrated, you little prick.
Alrighty. You get it cleaned off eventually. What do you want to do once you got it all cleaned up?
Well, we have the books, right?
Yeah, you got the 3 books.
Because I just imagine we were so irritated with Pigeon's character, we just left him in the bookshop.
Yeah, he's still not like 100%, so he's gonna be like, "Hey, I'm staying in the bookshop for a little bit longer. I'm just not feeling the best."
We have to go up towards Dunfurrow, if I'm remembering correctly. That's where
You're
our guy is.
you're still in Dunfurrow.
Oh, that's right. We're going back up the river.
Mm-hmm. You're gonna go a little ways into the river. Basically, you know, the orcish gentleman that you lot spoke to, if you remember him, basically said he owns like a little dock, basically right on the edge. That's Mr. White's territory.
Mm-hmm.
He'd want to go there. Your choices for that are go through town, go through the river and find it, or go down and go around. It's up to you.
I pick down and around since we seem to have some attention.
You want to go down and around? Alrighty. Coda,
Yes.
could you do me a favor and roll me a 1d10, please?
Sure, you were once.
Mm-hmm. No problem at all.
His cursed dice are gonna get us in trouble this session. I just know it.
You never know.
Justin,
Yeah,
why'd you have to say something?
because I know your dice. They might
And
not have
what?
cursed us yet. We don't know what you're rolling for.
A 1.
A 1?
A 1.
A 1. Okay. Okay.
The dice.
Trucker,
Yeah.
you guys get to right about here, right at the intersection point of the big old channel here. And you see something peculiar, to say the least. You see
All right.
you see coming up the channel. You don't know if they're going to be turning or going straight to Dunfurrow, but you see a solid metal ship. It doesn't seem like the giant paddle boats. This one is fully metallic. It has some kind of smoke or steam coming out of these big metal pipes on the top of it. There's nobody on the deck as far as you can tell, but it's just chugging right along. It has like what you would call like an axe brake or a wedge right on the front of it. Looks like it's meant to break stuff up, but you don't know why it would need that in this rather warm river climate area that only freezes maybe for 3 months, and that's only the very northern channels.
So, based on what I know of engines and everything, I'm not exactly the best
Nope.
when it comes to like ships.
Understandable.
I know enough that I could make this airboat and make it well, but oh, that don't look good.
What'd you do?
I didn't do nothing. But I ain't never
Uh-huh.
seen something like that before. And then I pointed out to Jackie, and I'm like, you ever seen something like that?
Nope.
Question: do you guys run from it, or do you let it pass you?
Is there like an offshoot? You know, like some shallows that I can navigate that they can't.
Oh, definitely. Like I told you, on the map, like
I'm
those
gonna.
tiny dot ones always. But you like, here's the thing: there's plenty of like tiny rivers on the offshoot here and everything that you can take that most boats can't. Like I said,
Yeah,
you're right here at the intersection, no matter what.
I'm gonna Dukes of Hazard this like we're trying to outrun Roscoe. So I'm just gonna kind of caddy corner cut
So
on anything I can just to not let that thing see us,
you're running.
and most importantly, get out of its way.
Damn, and the heroes just
I guess you could say what we're doing is running.
I thought we were
Okay.
going to, be inconspicuous.
Yeah, but not against something like that.
Okay. If you are
We just do
running,
what some birds we did a job with before said, smile and wave, boys, just smile and wave.
if you are
Yeah, but they were shady.
Hey, they're good mercs.
Like really shady. Look, if you think we should just kind of like, tiptoe by these guys, then I'll do that. But like, instinct is telling me to floor it.
Ah, well, let's do it then.
Eh, you know what? Let's see what this thing is. I want to get a better look at this thing.
so you're not
I'll
gonna
just,
you're gonna basically just
I'll pull over to the side where the water is shallower and their draft will not allow them to get close to us.
alrighty.
That way we can be out of their way, and we can also, take a little peek see at this thing. Is it flying any colors?
It is not flying any colors, at least not as far as you can tell. There is a
Uh,
flagpole, and you think you see a flag on the flagpole, but the steam is like engulfing it to the point you can't tell.
all right, well, I'm going with my amended plan. We're gonna kind of pull out of the way since they're much larger, and we'll just kind of come to a stop and let them pass so we can get a better look at what we're dealing with here.
Okay. Truckers, heads or tails?
Oh God. Um, let's go tails.
Ooh, tails it is.
I don't
You
like when he does that.
you kind of stop, and as this vehicle gets going, as the ship begins to pass you slowly, you hear the sounds of something semi big hit the water. Uh, kind of sound.
Oh no.
And as this passes, you see a small vessel in the water. It looks like not like a life raft kind of vessel, but best
Little
way I
dinghy.
kind of like like best way to describe it would be a dinghy with like the paddle boat's the backside of a paddle boat attached to this dinghy so they can move, and it is making its way towards you. You see 4 humanoids on this thing.
Oh
Um,
shit.
I'm not gonna make you roll perception because it's close enough to see it. You see 2 orcs, a hobgoblin, and strangely enough, a human, or at least a humanoid, from this distance.
Can I try to, like draw focus so I can see if I can see what that human-looking one actually is?
Yeah, go ahead and make me a perception.
Please don't be knife ears. Please don't be knife ears. 23.
Okay, let me get you the exact name of this little shiza.
Oh no, he's breaking out the German words.
As you kind of stare and this thing gets more into focus, go ahead and make me I guess, like a society check.
Society, I'm trained in that. Yay.
To me or him or both.
You both can if you want, I don't care.
Oh,
Damn.
shit.
That's a 19, 12 on the die plus 7.
Pretty good.
17 flat.
Okay, you both can tell immediately that is a Dromar. Dromar are half-orc children. They're usually the offsprings of anything that has mated with an orc.
So we have 2 orcs, a hob,
Mm-hmm.
and essentially a half orc.
Yes, but they're called Dromar
Dromar.
because of
I don't think I would have had enough interactions with orcs to know what to do here.
No, you would not.
Jackie,
Yeah.
have you hung out with orcs in the past? This is kind of important.
Certain mercenary groups that we may have crossed paths with, either as allies working for the same client or as enemies. It's downside of being a merc, you know?
Damn.
You win some, you lose some.
Well, they're not immediately shooting at us, but that's not exactly a good thing either. So, should we hang around to see what they want to talk about, or should we just get out of Dodge?
Well, seeing as they're coming down here, I'm pretty sure they might want to just talk. Because if not, they got big guns on the boat, I'm guessing.
Uh,
I mean, do you want to take them on?
no. I don't know if you're aware, but my boat here is not exactly outfitted for combat. I think
It's up to you, man. I still say we wait.
that's what I was about to, I think we should just see what they have to say, and if they start, going all pirate on us, then we just get out of here. That thing doesn't look like it could keep up with old Betsy.
You'd be surprised.
Well, considering that thing's driven by a paddle and mine has been driven by a prop, and we're, not nearly as deep, I think we'll be okay. But let's just see what they want to chat with us about, and then we'll decide whether or not to foot it.
Alrighty, you're not running. You're staying.
Yeah.
Okay. As the vessel gets closer, they stop probably a good, I'm gonna say like 10 feet from you. The 2 orcs have these just massive, and I do mean like massive, basically like blunderbusses, but better barrels, for lack of a better term, just rifles on them. You can see probably a pistol and a sword on the hobgoblin, and then the Dromar has like this weird. Looks like a gear or maybe like a clock cog that they're just holding in their hand. It's probably about the size of, I'd say, like a dinner plate. And it's kind of like they're just kind of like, for lack of a better term, just fidgeting with it and moving it around.
Uh-oh.
The Dromar will kind of pipe up to you. Hail, friends! What you doing on the river today?
Just out puttering around. Thought we might go fishing.
That's fair. You catch anything?
No, not yet. We're aware of a spot. We don't really like to tell anybody about it because we get some pretty big fish out there.
That's fair. I wouldn't share my my sweet spots either. This is the channel north to Dunfurrow, correct?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Depending on the speed of that there Hulk you got.
Ah, the icebreaker. She's old, but she does her job well.
Seems a poor choice. Hang on. Well, guys, I gotta go do something real quick.
Uh-oh.
Let's go ahead and take a quick break right here then. So Coda, how you been, buddy?
Busy with work nonstop.
Oh, I bet. I'm so glad you rolled the 1 on this, man. I am.
I'm not. I'm afraid.
I mean, there were other ones you could have gotten that I think would have been a little more comical, but this one's still fun.
Yeah, it is what it is. I'm not too worried about it. I mean, I'm worried about it, but not. Oh no, let's roll up new characters. Hopefully.
I don't think you'll be rolling up new characters unless this goes super south.
I think the God's Chaos isn't here.
I mean, just don't insult them, I guess, is the only thing. I think you should be fine.
My damn dog, I swear.
What did the puppers do?
What will the pupper do? Yeah.
I'm let him in, but he was running so fast. He like sideswiped himself on the door frame.
Oof.
He scared himself pretty good.
Aw, poor puppers.
What happened now?
We took a short little break while waiting on you.
Oh, okay. Sorry about that.
Oh, you're good.
Seems like a poor choice of ship, is what I was saying.
She gets the job done well.
Just taking yous from place to place, or what exactly do you do?
A little bit of this, a little bit of that.
Huh. Something the knife ears wouldn't like?
Who said anything? Now, why would you bring up the knife ears?
Oh, I just have a deep-seated hatred.
Don't we all?
And if you're doing something they don't like, you might be a friend.
Oh, really?
It's possible.
Go ahead and roll me diplomacy with that one, buddy.
Oh God. Don't get a skill.
That is an 18. God, I get so close.
What's the old saying? An enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Something like that.
Well then, gentlemen, I will let you know this. For the next, I'd say 3 days, stay off the main channel here that leads to and from Greatkeep and the Elven capitals. There's an investigation going on.
So stay north and not south, but stay south but not north.
Yes. If you do get caught by a Greatkeep vessel, though, I would recommend you simply tell them that you're associates of the Clock Hand.
Associates of the Clock Hand. Does that like ring any bells?
For you? Do you have mercenary lore?
No.
Coda, do you have mercenary lore?
No, I have Kitsune lore. It was not offered, believe it or not, for mercenary, even though I took a mercenary background or battle background.
And there's no mercenary. What kind of lore do you have besides Kitsune?
Driving.
Driving?
Yeah.
Alrighty. Are either of you trained in society?
Yes.
No. Well, kind of, but again, that falls under Kitsune lore.
I'm trained in society.
Okay. If you were trained in society, I will let you make an attempt. And yeah, I don't think I'm gonna let you use Kitsune lore for this, just because it doesn't really match up with mercenary stuff.
Yeah.
Kitsune is just Kitsune stuff. If you have underworld lore, I'll let you make an underworld lore.
Damn. I don't think an 8 is gonna get me.
Yeah, you got no idea, Chief. You never heard that name before.
Will do. Now we can run back channels, right? I mean, our fishing spot's a back channel, and we have, friends and whatnot we like to visit out here.
I see no problem with it. Just stay off the main river, and do avoid any patrols.
We have some expertise with that.
Good.
A little.
Good. Now take care, gentlemen.
Try.
And their boat will kind of just like begin to back up, and slowly follow after the big one.
Jackie?
What the fuck was that?
That's an excellent question. And why the hell do they want us off the main channels?
I don't know. Maybe it could be, somebody went missing?
Yeah, but like, that was days and days ago. Are you talking about somebody else going missing?
Oh, no, we haven't killed him yet, so never mind. Unless he never made it there.
That's also possible. But those guys didn't, come off as PO friendly, did they?
They're mercs, so I'm going to go out on a limb and say whoever's the highest bidder.
Well, I mean, he said, enemy of my enemy is my friend, and that kind of means he's an enemy of the knife.
Yes. And no. Again, coin, dude.
Yeah, but see, sometimes I have this deep-seated belief that sometimes people will just stand up for their morals and not sell themselves out like that.
Am I the only mercenary you know?
I don't think I should answer that. And that's me as a player, not me as Jean. I really don't think I should answer that. He's just going to keep quiet, and we're going to get back underway and, head back up and then, make our way back around where we were going. Back
Okay.
channels.
You cut into basically, you cut, just staying right next to the coast as you hit the salt water of the ocean. It's a pretty view. It is the open water. It's pretty. There's always beautiful stuff. Your boat, like your little vessel, is not meant for like this open water stuff. So you try to stay close to the coast, or you take the little channels. You take little channels till you cut to the next river.
I don't know if it's just me, Jackie, but sometimes looking out there at all that, it's kind of scares me a little bit.
It's not the worst thing that could happen.
No, man, it's like, we have all this solid ground here and, the marshy stuff too, but like that water's deep. What could be down there?
A lot of things that probably one is dead.
That's probably true. Speaking of things that might want us dead, you want to do the talking with this guy, or you want me to do the talking with this guy?
What?
Great White, fool.
I mean, I can try, but I don't promise anything.
I mean, we're both, small and probably from his point of view tasty looking, and I don't want to end up some Great White's meal.
Okay. Remember our little possum buddy and the dish he decided to eat? It is considered a delicacy in this part of the woods. Do you not remember the meat that was in it?
I specifically have tried to erase it from my memory.
It was pho. I'm a delicacy.
Yeah, like I said, we're both small and probably delicious. So
I don't think you're a delicacy.
I am offended. You don't think I would be tasty?
Listen. No.
I'm a very clean eater. And I quite regularly burn my own system out with, let's just say, liquids of a dubious nature.
Uh-huh.
Hell, you could say I have been self-marinating for years.
What, in garbage?
I don't think you understand how cooking works, Jackie.
No, I'm pretty sure. I mean, I've watched Big Mama cook for all of us, so I'm pretty sure I know how it cooks.
Then you know what marinating is. Oh, never mind.
Yes, I do. Meow.
Right over your head, Jackie. Right over your head.
No, I wouldn't say it was over my head. I'm pretty sure it was right over yours.
Nope. Unless you're insinuating something, I don't think I understood what you're talking about.
Let's go with that.
Wait a minute. Were you like secretly calling me some kind of speciesist thing? Is that what you're doing? I thought we were friends.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
So that's a yes.
I plead the fifth.
What is the fifth?
A bottle of alcohol.
Exactly. All right. Now he said it was up around here somewhere.
I will say at this point, it's probably getting, going down and coming back up. It is probably about, I'd say maybe 11, maybe midnight now. Neither of you guys have watches, so you can't tell the exact time. You do know the docks lights are, like, the docks do have, like, some ambient lighting. But you do eventually find the little river dock house that he was talking about. So I'm going to change the map to it, folks.
Here we go.
As can I get the tokens I'm wanting.
This is a nice little place he's got for himself.
Mm-hmm.
Where should we place ourselves?
I don't have art for your exact boat yet, but basically this is what your ship is for now.
I can dig it.
If you want to go ahead and put yourselves on that.
Shit. I'm in the pilot's seat.
Alrighty. Where on this boat do you guys want to go? You want to like try to come over here where the crane hook is over here? You want to try docking by the actual dock, like some of the dock plank wood boards over here? You want to get somewhere inside? What are you thinking?
Let's be polite about this and let's park Betsy like at an actual dock, but let's set her up to where if we have to make a quick getaway, we can do that.
Okay. So basically, here is still outside the dock house. You'd have to at least park right here to be somewhat inside the house. So I'll let you guys kind of decide on that one.
So there, I suppose.
Did you ping it again?
They finally fixed it to where I can do that.
Alright, I'll move the boat over there. Boom.
We're hating it.
You guys are right there. And are you guys trying to be stealthy at all, or are you just trying to make your presence known?
If we're going stealthy, that would mean we're trying to be sneaky, and we're not trying to be sneaky.
Okay.
It's the last person I want to be sneaky around.
I'm just asking. You know, I don't know. Maybe you're trying to be a little stealthy. Maybe you're not.
I don't want to be making this guy mad.
You know, I'm just checking. I'm just checking. You know, some people like try to be quiet. Some people don't. You guys want to poke around in here? Or you just want to like sit tight and try to call out to this guy?
Personally, I'm just gonna like park right here, and I'm gonna like, Mr. White.
Just gonna start calling names. Okay. Coda, what are you doing,
Yeah.
buddy?
I'm gonna sit my happy ass here and wait till he shows up. Because I am not gonna be stupid and walk around in someone else's home.
Alrighty. Alrighty. A couple minutes go by before, Trucker, you feel the boat itself move. Not like a whoa move, but more just like a hey, something touched the boat.
Oh no. Please. We come in peace. We're not here to
Yep.
start nothing.
Again, you
We
feel
got
the
books and I
boat.
hold up.
Say that again?
I said, we got books and I hold up the books.
Roll me diplomacy with advantage. Or
We have
not advantage, but with a +3.
we have your books.
Diplomacy, that should be something I have. Yes, I
Mm.
do. Oh, damn.
Yes.
Huh.
Is that a good Odam or a bad
21.
Odam?
26.
26.
There's a good Odam.
You feel just this meaty thunk on the boat as you
Ah.
see. Where did I put his artwork? No. You see something like the head of like somewhat of a humanoid. Definitely somewhat of a humanoid. Kind of like peek the upper part of his head out of the water. I'd say like nose to eyes. It's got like this grayish white skin, bluish black, cold, soulless looking eyes, just looking at you.
We have in peace. We got books for you.
It begins to raise a little bit higher as you see now this unnaturally wide mouth, like unnaturally big, point like it's going past what should be for a normal humanoid, and it begins to open its mouth just ever so slightly, and you can see rows upon rows of teeth. And as this thing climbs out of the water, like begins to raise itself up more and more out of the water, it's big. It's really big. And it's just staring at you. Ignore that artwork. I'm just using a placeholder token because apparently I don't have artwork anymore. I love that kind of stuff.
Uh-oh.
But they have like a grayish blue skin of a normal like great white shark, and their head pops up to point. They're now probably, I'd say, like halfway out of the water. You can see like from the waist up of them, they're holding a trident. They're kind of smiling at you, you think? Or you think maybe that's just the resting face of it with some of their teeth like peeking out a little bit. This person is terrifying just to look at.
We have your books from the Cozy Nook, and they're even waterproof.
I hear a. And why do you have my books?
Because we were at the Cozy Nook, and the lady said she had books for you, and we thought we would come out here and give them to you.
Why?
Save you the trip.
I've met many of your kind. You do not do
Wait a minute,
things
Mike.
unless you want something.
My kind?
Many of you land breathers.
Oh. Got excited for a second. I'm sorry. I mean, we do kind of have a favor to ask, but I mean, it wouldn't be any imposition. That's why we kind of threw in an extra book that we have on good authority you might like.
What do you want?
Well, we've heard that you're no great friend of the POs.
No one is.
Well, you see, we may be getting ready to get rid of one for somebody, and we kind of need a place to stick them. And we thought, who best to ask but Mr. White, Mr. Great White.
So you want to stick a body in my home so it may rot and fester?
No. Not in your home. Just in the area adjacent to your home. And we thought better to ask permission than to ask for forgiveness.
And pray tell, what is this adjacent to my home supposed to look like?
I don't know. I don't typically come this way.
You don't
We were
plan.
kind of hoping maybe you would have a spot that you could recommend.
You see him kind of like mold his head back and forth till he like holds his hand out for the books.
I hand them over.
He doesn't snatch them. Like as soon as they're in your hands, he just like slowly brings them towards himself and kind of just checks out the covers real quick. Like this man is so methodically slow with his actions that it's not painful, but it's the meticulousness that's what just keeps drawing your attention to it. If you were to kill this man, do not put him in my waters. I wish not to fester it with the stench of elven blood.
Wouldn't dream of it.
You wouldn't happen to know a good place where we could dump the body and nobody know, would you?
North of the river, in the dwarven territory. Cross it and toss it on the banks. They'll believe this idiot was attacked by dwarvens that have crossed. It's more common than you think.
That sounds good to me.
Sounds great.
And pray tell, where do you plan to do this killing?
Well, we hadn't really quite figured that one out yet.
You understand how the elves fight, yes?
Yes,
I
no,
understand. I mean, a little bit.
In wide
But,
open areas, you are dead. They are ranged
Oh, well,
and
that's fine.
strong with that.
We're both kind of urban fighters anyway.
I would not recommend fighting him in town. Though he is not liked, if you kill one and a guard sees it, they will report it.
I mean, that is fair.
Your best bet is to kill him on the docks or in a dock house.
weirdly enough, the first plan I had.
Good. You land breathers aren't as dumb as you look.
Well, I mean, he is pretty dumb, but
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the elf, they're all kind of dumb. There's some smart ones, but they're all pretty dumb.
They are fools all the same, thinking they can entrap my kind for their ships.
Sounds about right. Always thinking they're above everybody and all high and mighty. Always got a stick up their ass.
Which reminds me, the lady at the bookstore
Need
wanted us to
inspiration?
tell
Shop
you
Dylan's
hello.
for thousands of appetizing ingredients that inspire countless mouth-watering meals with savings beyond
You see him,
low
like,
prices. Like
he does that, like, you know, like,
$600 each week
from
and
neutral
up to
face
$1
to,
off per gallon at the pump.
like,
So you can get big
lip
flavor
up,
and big
chin down,
savings.
kind of like,
Dylan's,
hmm,
fresh for everyone.
yes,
Fuel restrictions.
nod to that.
We've locked in low prices to help you save big store-wide. Look for the locked in low prices tags and enjoy extra savings.
Well, we did what the lady asked, and we got some information.
And permission.
This is true.
If you were to fight him, and you do it here, clean up the mess.
Well, I mean, we kind of know a guy who has a dockhouse. Well, is close to a dockhouse.
If you
Well,
speak of the orc, he will not let you kill it in his doghouse.
oh no, not we're not talking about him specific. Well, we are, but not in his house. That would be tantamount to suicide. No, he knows the area and plenty of places we could, lure or whatever.
No. He will recommend my place. It's the farthest from the city, and it's the closest. The channel here is the closest over to the dwarven area. Again, he will recommend this. And as I said, if you do kill him here, clean up the mess.
Seems reasonable enough.
Say that again?
I said that seems reasonable enough.
I figured as much. Have you any
So
other
we just
needs?
have to get him from there to here. You could file a
Well, I mean-
report.
No. I do not care for the petty squabbles of the earth breathers. I've made my opinions clear to that dagger here. If he steps foot in my waters, he shall be dragged to the bottom and left to drown.
Nice.
Fair enough. All right then. Well, thanks for hearing us out. Thanks for the visit.
You're welcome. Remember, if you set up any traps or you spill any blood, you clean it up. Or I will find you,
Yes, sir.
and you will be sleeping at the bottom of the river.
Roger
Yes.
that.
Yes, Mr. White. Very shaky.
And he just disappears back under the water. You hear the submarine sound as he goes under. Alrighty, boys.
I haven't
Sound.
been that scared since the tower.
Ooh, the tower.
I haven't been hot fit. Okay, so we have to figure out a way to get him from in the city to out here.
Dude, what the fuck was that?
What?
First you want me to do it, and then you take over. What the fuck? You got your damn mind.
Look, man, fight or flight kicked in, and I had to fight it down into submission. You saw that thing? Guy? Sorry, Mr. White.
Head just pops back up. I'll let it slide this time.
Sorry, you're very terrifying.
Back down.
I'm gonna wait a few seconds so he's far enough down or away that where I can move the boat and not hit him.
Okay.
Where
Where are you going, if you don't mind me asking?
Well, the guard is still in town, so we have to go back to where he is, right?
You don't know if he's still in town. You remember last time you were out here at night, the guard responded, like, came down the dock after you guys, or after
Oh,
you
that's
took a
right.
shot. Put you back on the normal map for now.
We have to go find him then.
Mm-hmm.
Back to the docks.
I mean, are you wanting to do this now? Do you want to try to set up a trap in here?
Let's say set up a trap, get everything prepped.
Yeah, I can move
I
you
mean,
back.
a lot of my traps are messy.
And you were
We'll set
told
up a
to
trap.
clean.
And we'll set up a trap and also set up some tarps.
Okay. What's that movie, Goodfellas?
Yeah. Alright.
We're gonna Goodfellas this.
Do me a
All
favor.
right.
Ping on the map where you want to set this trap up.
I think the best thing to do would be to set 2 pressure plate traps. If I've got the material and the time to make them. So, logically speaking, a boat that would bring in would have to dock here or here,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yeah. Or he can walk around and, like, swing across if he wants. I think, as this has no entrance except for the river.
Yeah. So I'm thinking a pressure plate here.
Okay. Can you draw?
Can I draw?
Because if you
I
can,
think
I'll let you draw on the map what you want.
see if I can free this. I'm thinking like a thin. Can you see that?
Yeah, I can see that.
I'm thinking like a thin plate that spans the width of the dock.
Okay.
That's basically gonna have like one line of like essentially debt cord underneath it. That as soon as he steps on it, it's gonna activate, and he's basically gonna get landmined.
Okay, so
Landmined.
it's gonna be one of your bombs.
Pretty much.
Alrighty.
One of my explodes.
What bomb are you using?
No, I don't want to
Dirty
close
bomb.
it. Shit.
No, it's
We're
one.
going to use a dirty bomb.
It has to be one of the ones in his inventory. I'm gonna be a bit of a stickler on this one. He has to use one as basically the component for the explosive.
let's go with. Because I really only have one thing that I could turn into a bomb like that,
Mm-hmm.
and it would be my frost vial. Could make a bomb out of that.
Can you? Is that frost vial explosive?
Not strictly speaking, but I could, I could fool around with it.
You're
It
not an
is.
you're not an alchemist bomber, so there is penalties to you trying.
I mean, that's pretty much where I run into the problem every time.
Yeah.
Because I'm an inventor, so
I think inventors can make bombs, but like one of the things I always recommend is like if you want good explosives, you ought to look at alchemical bombs and stuff too.
I mean, I have ammunition for my pistol. I could make the frost vial be explosive. I just have to sacrifice pistol ammunition to do it.
Yeah, I'd let you do that.
All right, so let's take a frost vial, and it should be a pretty good pop. If I use 6 cartridges worth of powder.
I'm pretty sure a frost vial is considered an alchemical bomb.
Is it? Let's see.
Yeah.
Because it's
Yeah.
the way that they word it.
Let's see. Its keywords are alchemy, bomb, cold, consumable, and splash.
Well,
You have a lesser. The bomb would deal 1d6 cold damage, and 1 cold splash damage, and the target would take a -5 foot penalty.
all right, then that'll work just fine.
Alrighty, you want to rig that up as your trap?
I can make it a little bit extra spicy.
You wanna try to I guess for lack of a better term, enhance it?
I would like to enhance it with some powder from a couple pistol cartridges, and if you'd let me, I'd sacrifice one of my hero points or 2 of my hero points to get guaranteed critical, where it'll do the maximum amount. Which would be 1d6 times 2 plus 1.
You know what? I'll allow it. If they fail, then it's considered a critical for you to turn in both your hero points. But if they succeed, it's only going to be half.
I can dig it.
Alrighty.
We're going to be right there, and even if he does fail, I'm pretty sure he still suffers the movement penalty.
I think if he succeeds, he doesn't, but I'm not 100% certain.
Bomb deals 1d6 cold and 1 cold splash damage, and the target takes a -5 foot penalty. Which would make him slow enough to where we could swoop in and really finish the job.
Yeah, but I'm trying to think. I think if he succeeds, he doesn't take anything. Yeah, if he succeeds, I don't think he takes anything. No, I think he'll still take splash. He'll still take the 1 splash because he's in range. But yeah,
on a hit.
Yeah, on a hit.
It says on a hit, the target takes a status penalty to its speed until the end of its next turn.
Yeah, so if he succeeds, he won't take the hit, basically.
He would have to make, I think it's Dex.
No, it wouldn't be Dex. It would be Reflex. A Reflex saving throw equal to your I guess, class DC.
My Inventor DC, which is pretty good.
Okay.
All right, so yeah, right there, just like a thin plate. Try to disguise it amongst the planks of the dock. And essentially, when he steps on it, it's going to cause the cartridges to basically pop up and detonate, throwing the frost vial right at him and in his face.
Alrighty.
Think Bouncing Betty. Because I'm cruel.
Oh, we are committing so many war crimes, and I love it.
We're doing our best Canadian, all right? Now, we need to guarantee that he doesn't go to the other dock, though. So, what can we do to make sure he doesn't do that? Because I don't really have another bomb. Unless you've got something, Jackie.
Well, let me see what I got. Well, I mean, there is one thing I can do, although I really don't like to do it because it makes me so sick being inside of another person like that. Ugh.
You do have that, yes.
I don't like it. Make me feel weird. But other than that, I just get some healing potions, Drake Heart, and Merciful Ball. That's about it.
Ooh, that Drakeheart mutagen, that is good mutagen.
Yeah, but that would help him, right?
If he drank it, yes. If you guys drink it, it'd help you.
I really wish I could, like, had the time to actually go back and get some materials that I could use my explode on. That would really
Well, I mean,
hurt. If you can mentally get him to not go to the other dock and guarantee he steps on that, that could work.
actually, I have a better question. What would happen if he was to drink that that thing?
But the frostbite?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm pretty sure that would kill him.
He won't be able to drink it the way it's designed. It's not drinkable. It'll explode basically if he tries to.
Okay. And if I was
Yeah.
possessing him and I say made him swallow it, what would happen to me? Would I be kicked out or?
Oh no.
If you made him swallow it,
Yes.
I don't think he'd be able to swallow the bomb.
How big is it?
It's like the size of like I think like a beer bottle basically. I mean, there's also, I'll say this, and there's nothing saying that you guys have to fight him tonight. It's only been one day.
Yeah, but we're trying to get this done and taken care of.
True, you have some punk group that you need to go beat the ever living shit out of.
You're right, I do. How dare they lay hands on Betsy like that?
And what type of bomb was it again?
It's a frost vial.
Frost Vial Lesser. It's an alchemical bomb.
And I sacrificed some of my ammunition to, if he gets hit, I'm guaranteed the critical roll instead of the regular roll.
Yep.
And my hero points.
Yeah, you use both of them.
So I have a fat goose egg of hero points, and I'm really hoping that I can laugh when this works. Because I don't really have anything else that I can, immediately turn a bomb.
Well,
Do you have anything, Coda?
For
Like any kind of anything in your inventory that we can use to booby trap the other dock?
no.
Well,
if you guys want, you could maybe go outside and see if you could like move crates or something around to make it just an inconvenience.
you're right. We could do that.
Not saying it's perfect, but you know, humanoids are known to take the path of least resistance.
You're absolutely right. Let's go check that out. Jackie, I've had an idea.
All right. What's your idea?
Well, I've rigged up this little cold bomb. We need to let Mr. White know not to let anybody step over here. But we need to block off that other dock. Does Mr. White or anybody in the area have anything that we could block the dock with?
Roll me a D100.
Oh no.
I have another question. Do we know if he carries a firearm on himself?
You do not.
That's a 25.
Yeah, there's some crates. There's some crates and some barrels. Like a big chunk of them, probably. I'd say like a good 10 of them. 5 of them are currently on like a cart or a wagon that looks movable.
All right. Jackie, we're gonna block the dock off with this wagon. That way we can disincentivize him from landing at this one, and he has to use the other one.
Okay.
That way he can step on my little present. And thankfully it's a wagon, so we should be able to push it.
Alright. I won't make you guys make any checks for this. You guys are able to just work together, just get it over there.
Sure.
We're a couple of weaklings.
I mean, you know.
Well, not really.
You guys, you get it over there. Do you want to move the crates over there too, or are you good with just the? You good with just the cart and the barrels that were on it?
We need to block the dock, so if we have to, we could take stuff off the wagon and sit on the end of it, so it's completely blocked off, so he can't use it.
I mean, that's up to you.
That's what I say we do.
Yeah.
Okay. If you are
Go ahead and
removing,
do it.
okay. If you are removing the barrels, then I'm gonna need checks for you. As these barrels are a bit heavy. Go ahead and make me athletics checks, boys, as you work together to get these barrels off the cart.
I'm actually trained in that. Yay!
Good, you're gonna need it.
Not exactly trained, but I get points in it.
Ooh, that's alrighty. Let's hear it.
It's gonna be a 17 for me.
Mm-hmm.
I rolled a 13 with a +4.
I get a 13.
It takes you a long time to get it. point that you're tired, you're sore, and yeah, that's about it. Probably a good extra 2, maybe 3 hours go by because of that. Just because of how heavy and how long it took you to move each individual barrel.
Oh, Jackie, I don't know about you, but I'm beat.
Mm-hmm. Where's the little one? He should have been helping us.
Well, remember, he did get shot.
Yeah. Fine. He's been missing out on a lot of these adventures we're having. Poor kid.
Well, that's what happens when you knock on a door, you know.
Knock, knock, knock. Open up. It's the police.
See?
But we weren't the police this time.
Well, I mean, we weren't the police the last time either, so. I don't think Mr. White is going to let us sleep here.
Mm. You can maybe check. Did you bring sleeping rolls or anything with you?
No.
Nope.
Mm.
That's when we just sleep on Betsy.
You can sleep on Betsy out in the elements.
I mean, we're inside the house.
I mean, yeah. Do you want to investigate the house or anything? Check
Hell no.
to see if there's anything in here.
He scares the crap out of me. Why would I want to do that?
Hmm. I mean, it's up to you guys. I'm not gonna force you to do anything.
I'm not about to sneak around Mr. White's dock house and steal stuff. He
Nope.
scares me.
That would be a death sentence. No, thank you.
He's terrifying.
That's very fair. That's very fair indeed, gentlemen. Alrighty, you guys go ahead and sleep on old Betsy. You just
Sure.
want to sleep the night away?
Well, I mean, yeah, I guess.
Or I guess sleep what's left of the night away?
Yeah, it has been a pretty long day.
Alrighty, you gents get some well-deserved, well-needed rest. And you're awoken to the sounds of people and moving metal and moving wood and the sounds of work and sounds of vessels docking and undocking, the sounds of the water being moved by the wind itself. You're awoken to a bustling day.
Yay.
Whew. I want to check to make sure nobody's stepped on my trap.
As far as you can tell, your trap's not touched.
Good news, Jackie, we're still in business.
Do you check anything else, though?
Go check your little boat. There's too many people around here for my liking.
We slept in the boat. We slept in Betsy. Betsy's fine.
Mm-hmm. Betsy's fine. Besides the chip in the paint, that still hasn't really been fixed.
Oh, sweet. Mm. All right, Jackie. Now the hard part. We're gonna have to figure out a way to make sure he comes to this dock house.
I don't suppose you could put that fox brain of yours to work.
I honestly don't know. This is definitely not my expertise here. I'm sorry. So,
You were a merc. You mean to tell me you're a merc that didn't do any like sneaking and planning?
technically I was a work, yes, but technically no. I mean, I was a youngin that was adopted by them. So, yeah, I didn't do the planning. That was between the twins who were the scouts and Big Mama and the other heads of the company.
The other that has something to do with the company.
So what you're telling me is that you're a merc that didn't really do any merking.
No, I did some stuff. I just didn't, do the planning. Did as much as a little kid could do.
That's fair, I suppose. Well, I guess we should just go find Mr. Chatterbox. The elf, I mean.
Yeah, I'm gonna find him and tell him that find him and tell him that there's some contraband being kept in there. That he needs to go do some inspecting.
Man, don't you know? He's gonna think we're the ones who put it there.
We can always pretend we're the dock hands.
You know, that plan has merit, Jackie. He's such an well, him and his entire group are such officious pricks, they're gonna think that we should be doing that anyway. Huh.
Wouldn't be the first time.
You say that you didn't do any of the planning, but that's actually pretty clever, Jackie.
I didn't do the planning. Like I said, I just did, some of the missions.
Man, just take a compliment.
It sounds like too much work.
As somebody who has crippling social anxiety who doesn't like being complimented, I felt that in my soul.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? Let's do that. We need to go do some actual work so it looks like we've been doing work. And then we can just go tell the guy, hey, we saw, some suspicious boxes get put on this here dock. And he should probably go check it, for the common good and all that.
Yeah, you could if you want.
Why'd you have to say the common good?
It's their shtick, Jackie's
I
not
know it's
mine.
I know it's their stick, but it's like, ugh.
I know you're all about the greater good.
I'm all about the good of my wallet.
Or are
Alrighty.
you afraid some blue aliens are gonna show up and say, join us for the greater good or something? Like what?
Look. Wrong universe.
We are friends. We need you to save our planet. This is a whole new
What's that for
system
me?
for your D&D that your master has come up with.
Yeah, what's in it for me?
Space bitches.
No 40K. No 40K at this table.
Oh god, they're 40k
Alright,
players.
so-
They're gonna purge us.
Yeah, let's go Let's go, like, try to sneakily do some actual dock work to make us look like we do dock work
Okay, are you
in
just
case he
Alright.
sees us, and then we can go find him.
you just gonna leave your boat and the little dock house out of the way?
I'm sure Mr. White's not gonna mind, and I'm really hopeful he's not gonna mess with it.
Alright, that's fair. You make your way onto the docks. Go ahead and give me one last perception check, the both of you.
Oh, God. Perception. 8+6.
They come in every time when I desperately need them. That is a nat 20
Ooh,
I got a
that's
24.
for a
pretty
23.
good.
I got an 18 with a +6. So
Nat 20 and 18. Well, here's
Nope.
first thing first.
23.
Oh, 23, my bad. Here's first thing first. You two stick out like sore thumbs in this area. Most of the races over here are either halfling or orcs. Nothing really else on the docks right now.
That was about right.
So, yeah. Secondly, you notice something. The cart's still there, but all the barrels and the crates that were around and on the cart are now missing.
All that fucking hard work for Jack Squad.
The cart's still there, but nothing else is.
Ah, well. Can't win them all, Jackie.
You know, let's break the wheel.
That way
You're
they
going-
can't move that cart.
You're gonna break something that is on Mr. White's dock.
Let's chalk it up instead.
That's what I thought.
Alrighty. Go ahead and roll me a. Sorry, I'm losing my mind tonight.
We're
Well,
just gonna chalk the wheels, so drive a wedge in and secure the wedge somehow so it don't roll.
Yeah, go ahead and just roll
What
me
a nice.
just crafting, I guess. I'll let you do that.
Put a hole in between the spokes of the wheels and the wagon so it can't roll a certain way.
Like, alright, nobody's stealing this. Nobody's stealing this.
That gets me an 18 because I'm trained in crafting, so it's 11 plus 7.
Nice. Yeah, you get the blocks under it. You put a couple of the rods to the wheels. That thing's not going anywhere.
We're just the two stooges.
And you're missing your third.
All right, now that that's taken care of and nothing could possibly move this wagon out of the way, now we gotta go find the guy. Now we look like we've done work.
Except we don't fit in here.
No, not really.
Well, look, just because the elves are, speciesist and all that doesn't mean that a fox and a raccoon can't work at the docks.
I'm pretty sure that's exactly what that means.
You're letting them infect your mind, Jackie. Gotta think free.
Something that they don't want us to be. These racist pricks.
Exactly. Ooh, Jackie, big brain.
Which is
What
surprising considering the mass of your body.
I'm gonna let that one slide. Jackie, what if we like tell some of these dock workers that we saw some suspicious stuff, and then they would feel honor bound to go report it, right? Lest they get
Or
in
try to
trouble with PO.
Or try to break in there and drink it before. And then be very disappointed that we lied to them.
Yeah, but then, I still say that we go with the original plan. We go find the PO and we say, hey, we were unloading some stuff and we noticed some suspicious boxes that didn't have the right stamps on them or something. Surely that'll get his officious little brain in high gear and he'll go over there toot sweet. We just have to follow him.
Uh-huh. I don't think this plan's gonna work. Just saying.
Look, man, the elves are all about doing things proper, like paperwork, stenciling on crates. All we have to do is go say, hey, there were a couple of crates that were not on a manifest. They weren't even stenciled properly with no paperwork, and he'll run over there. He'll run over there so fast his heels will be on fire. We just have to make sure that we keep up.
Okay, well, let's try it.
Probably a better idea if we wait until it's all dark and whatnot again, and then we go get him.
Okay.
I don't know about you, but an open brawl on the docks in the middle of the daytime. We're just kind of running out of time. We got to get this done for Mama Sweet. That way she doesn't, do things to us.
Yeah.
So
Okay, fair enough.
we got to find the guy, then we got to lay low and make sure he goes where we think he's going to go, and then we just go say, hey, we noticed some boxes and whatnot that weren't properly packaged and properly stamped and stenciled and no paperwork and not on the manifest, and he'll run over there very quickly. Hell, he'll probably give us a, better than average attaboy for an elf anyway.
Huh.
Which would be tantamount to him not immediately, being shitty. He'll still be shitty, but not as shitty.
We can try. That's all we can really do.
That's the spirit, Jackie. That's the spirit. Now we just gotta find him.
Mm-hmm.
So, let's try to look around while being as inconspicuously inconspicuous as we can be.
Can you do that?
The real question is, can you?
Yes, I can. I can become smaller than you.
You sure about that?
Yes, I can.
All right. Silver goes to whoever spots him first.
Hold on a second. Sorry about that. Bloody nose. Better yet. No, you did say we are waiting for later on tonight, right?
Yeah.
Then let's just wait.
We're gonna have to find him.
Yes. But how much you want to bet he's going to be in his office later on tonight?
You're probably right. Then again, he might be one of those I work from home types. Who knows?
If he works from home, he's going a long way home.
Hmm.
So let's do some scouting for now then. Find out where his office is. And then just come back later on tonight when the dock's empty.
Sounds good.
All right, let's go scouting.
Scouting.
Alrighty, you gents are going out scouting. And moves back to a regular map. Go ahead and make me. I'm trying to think. It wouldn't be survival because you're in an urban area. I guess society again because you're in an urban area still.
I guess.
I mean, yeah, because like you're not out in the woods, you're not out on the river, you're on the wooden docks of a civilized area. So I guess it would. I'm gonna just say society.
That's an 18 on the die plus 7 for a 25, and I'm trained.
I got a 14.
Okay. You
What?
think
14.
you think about it for a minute. This dude's office is probably where dock security is. So you could literally just go right over there and be like, "Hey, we need to speak with such and such. We think we found such and such." Or you could just keep scouring over the dock to see if he is out on a route right now. I mean, it's up to you guys.
We'll wait.
Probably smarter to wait.
Less
We don't wanna draw.
witnesses.
We don't want to draw too much attention to ourselves. We already stick out a lot.
You do indeed, and you are getting looks. You are getting looks by like the other people that are working on the docks. Plus, there are a couple of like regular, I guess, guards or officers that are patrolling every now and then. They do kind of give you a look. They're not really bothering you, but they're just giving this look of like, well, you guys and you guys look like you're in the wrong spot.
Is busking illegal?
Busking?
Street performing.
Yes and no. If you don't have a permit, it's illegal. But if you're not like actually if you're not like blocking the road or causing, any problems, a lot of them will just leave you alone.
Interesting.
Why?
What did you have in mind?
What do you have in mind?
Well, just making ourselves as conspicuously inconspicuous as we can. Just, like, hey, maybe we go give the dock workers a show. Those guys have a shit job, so let's go give them something funny to laugh at while they're doing really bad work.
And what would you suggest?
I don't know, juggling? Like, what are you good at?
Thieving?
Okay, so you grew up in a merc group. You ever hear of 3-card money?
Not off the top of my head, no.
Oh my god. Okay, see.
Maybe
You know
poker,
what?
dude. Or dominoes.
You know what? Just you stay over there. Uh, can I like look around to see like are there any like dock workers' lunches or anything that are just out? I'm looking for cups.
Yeah, there's an unattended cup to the side over by a building.
I need 3.
Oh, okay.
So can I like scavenge around and try to find 3 cups that you can't see through?
Unfortunately, you can only find the one.
Damn. See, Jackie, this is a problem. I need at least 2 more cups. You wouldn't happen to have any cups on you, would you?
Why would I carry extra cups on me?
Your
You-
weird magic things. I don't know. I don't know how all that stuff works.
Okay, you know, there are gods. You kind of sell your soul to them. You get magical powers.
And maybe those magic powers require you to have cups. I don't know.
Anyways, moving on.
Ugh.
How good is your singing?
I don't know. I've never tried. Never tried and never really wanted to, if I'm being honest with you.
Are you even trained in performance, trucker?
No,
I didn't
but
think
I'm
so.
trained. I'm trained in thievery, which is what I was trying to get set up, but I can only find 1 cup.
Unfortunately, just nothing really else available. Any other cups people are holding tight and stuff. You think this cup you got is probably off some idiot who's probably new?
Well, into my bag it goes.
Like a couple minutes go by, you see like some halfling walk around like, man, I can't find my cup, man.
Man, you lose your cup?
Man, it sucks, man. I can't find my cup.
That's
Why'd you
gotta
set your
suck.
cup down?
I don't remember, man. I really don't.
Gotta have that stuff tied to your belt or something. You don't want to lose stuff.
Oh, my wife's gonna kill me. That cup had the handle and everything, and it cost me so much money.
Quick question though, if I was to like find it, would I get like a reward or something?
I could give you a couple silver, I guess. I don't got much on me.
You wouldn't happen to know where the PO dock officer is, would you?
PO officer right now is usually sleeping or doing paperwork over at the office. He does night patrols.
He's sleeping, you say?
Yeah, usually he does like overnight patrols, then he does like his sleep meditation thing, and then he does paperwork.
I'm gonna
Like a
look
real
over.
whore.
I'm gonna look at Jackie.
Uh-oh.
Look back at this guy. You know what? If I see your cup, I'll hold on to it and I'll make sure you get it back.
Alright, thanks, man. That's really nice of you.
Oh, no problem. We gotta look out for each other, don't we?
Yeah, he nods, and you see a couple other halflings like yell at him to hurry up, and he comes run over to one of the docks as they're like loading up a vessel or something.
Jackie, he's sleeping right now. Why didn't we think to just go over there and sneak in and get him while he's asleep?
Well, meditating
I
specifically,
don't know.
but
Fuck if I know, dude. I don't know the dude's schedule.
We should have thought of that. And supposedly he's the only one here. The other one went off to the Capitol. So he might be
Yeah.
in that building all by himself. Sure, there's probably going to be some clerical workers there, but I mean, we could sneak around them pretty quickly, don't you think?
I mean, yeah, I guess we could sneak around them.
What better way to get him than while he's, whatever, sleeping, meditating, whatever the hell they do. Further proof that you shouldn't trust anything that doesn't sleep. Nah, there's a whole bunch of ways that could go sideways, though.
Mm-hmm. Listen, I think we should stick with the original idea.
Wait a minute. Maybe we could leave a note. Says we didn't want to interrupt your, daytime meditation thing, but we saw some suspicious activity on this dock. A weird fox man and a weird cat raccoon looking thing were, sneaking around, and then he'll come sneaking around looking for us. And then we'll get him.
You sure you want that heat on us?
It's just him.
And probably a retinue of other guards.
They're not
You
here yet.
never know. Who says he doesn't have personal guards?
Please. Fine. How should we kill the hours then, Jackie?
Well,
We can't nap out here in the open like this.
we could always, go fishing.
Yeah, but here in town, there's gonna be some kind of permit bullcrap. You don't have a permit to be fishing.
Fair bureaucratic bullshit. Damn, why do you have to throw everything on me?
I mean, Jackie, I've been doing a lot of the work here.
Uh-huh.
Don't give me that uh-huh. I talked to the Gray White. I set the bomb. I talked to Mama Sweet. I fixed
You almost
that
got us
fountain.
killed.
If anybody's not pulling their weight around here, Jackie, it's you.
I'm sorry, who took care of the nephew?
That would be me.
I don't remember you possessing them and then, having them, kill the goblin.
No. I killed the goblin, Jackie. You decided to make all that complicated and get us in more trouble with Mama Sweet. You're boasting about
Sure.
something that's not something you should be happy about. You should be upset that you thought that would work.
I wasn't the one that went in there guns a-blazing.
She told us to take care of a problem. And
There
he
are other
shot
ways to
first.
take care of it. Yes,
He
and there are
shot
other ways.
first, if you remember.
Yes, I do remember. And what I also remember is that we told everyone to fucking wait. Wait till he was done. Wait till she's alone. But no, did anyone listen to me? No. Why would anyone?
I don't remember you saying that.
Of course.
And if I don't remember you saying it, you didn't say it.
Could it be perhaps that nobody fucking listens to the Fox?
I mean, I'll listen to you.
Who are you?
You see just like an orc just walking by. He's carrying a barrel underneath drum. I mean, I'll listen to you, man. We got like therapy sessions for the workers on Tuesdays and Wednesday nights. Also a theater club on Monday nights if you're interested in that.
Maybe.
He'll hand you like a little pamphlet. It's like a public theater group of Dunfurrow.
Could definitely use more acting lessons. Hey, maybe you should look into this too, little buddy.
Nah, I don't need that. I'm naturally charismatic.
That's what they all say.
Thank you.
Well, some of us are just smaller and cuter. I'm sorry to say it.
I mean, you're smaller.
Yes, I know I am. Thank you.
You're smaller, but you're not really cuter. You kind of look just like one of those garbage rats.
This look of pure apoplectic rage.
You know, I told him that earlier too myself.
Oh, I made the little thing mad. Well, I gotta get back to work. Have fun, guys.
Take it easy.
Yeah, he just walks
Pulls
off.
out.
Pulls out
Pulls
what?
out my notebook.
I thought you were gonna say pulls out gun.
Random orc dock worker called me trash rat.
I was so waiting for you to be like, pulls out gun, shoots him.
Be nice. He actually helped us.
So.
Oh yeah. Come by my, Lonely Hearts Theater Club.
Yes, you need better acting lessons so you don't piss yourself in front of someone that you find intimidating.
You need better acting lessons. And look, me almost dousing myself in front of Mr. White is completely understandably normal.
It's embarrassing and unprofessional.
No, it's normal.
For who? A trash grumbling?
Nothing about that guy is normal. He's big, scary, and intimidating. I'd have to be insane not to be intimidated and scared. I'm 3 feet tall.
Uh-huh. You couldn't have treated him like a normal person or a client. But no, you had to go and wet yourself.
Look, you don't think he knows he's huge and scary and intimidating?
No, I know he knows. The thing is, you don't need to remind him that he knows. It's better to treat him like a normal person.
If I don't accurately portray myself as scared, he's going to think I'm not scared, and then he's going to think I'm challenging his authority or something.
No, you treat him like a normal client.
He wasn't a client. We were there begging a favor, if you remember.
Still an act of commerce.
Whatever.
There. Don't whatever me.
I'll whatever you until the seagulls come home.
Well, your flying cousins?
I'll have you know that they are in no way, shape, or form related to me.
Sure.
Because firstly, I can't fly. Secondly, they eat trash.
And you don't?
No, I don't. As I have stated before, I'm a very clean eater. I even wash my hands before and after every meal.
Before and after every trash can dive?
I don't eat out of trash cans. What kind of fucking savage do you think I am?
A very hungry one.
You say the same thing about some of your kin, jumping up and diving head first into everything. It's almost like brain damage is just, like a species thing with you guys.
Uh-huh. We're the ones with the issues.
Well, yeah, when you jump straight up in the air and then you face plant on purpose, methinks you have some issues.
Okay.
So anyways,
So, what do you lot do to pass the time?
I just imagine we've been bickering all day.
I mean, if you really want to spend the entire time just standing there bickering until it gets dark, I'll let you.
Nah,
You
um,
get the
I'm
look
just-
of like the dysfunctional couple at Walmart who's arguing about every little thing in the diaper aisle, though.
nah.
Yeah. I'm
you know,
calling
if
people
Karen
out.
hears this. Yeah, I was about to say, Karen's probably going to hear this and get offended at our microtransgression.
I really don't give a shit. They need to quit arguing with their boyfriends and yelling loud enough that you could hear it from the other side of the store in the diaper aisle just because you're mad that baby daddy isn't doing what you want him to do.
And secondarily, your bra is not a wallet or a purse.
And let's also add in for the people in Louisiana, neither is the jock strap.
Ugh! Fuck no! The fuck is wrong with y'all?
Yeah.
The fuck is no? Okay. We're gonna stop this right now. What are you guys doing to pass the time? What are you doing? You fishing? You gonna go fishing?
Yeah, let's go
Bicker-
fishing.
Alrighty.
Nothing wrong with a good fishing and a little bit of arguing in between.
You two roll me d6s just real quick.
Tricking and killing. I got a 2.
Okay.
I get a 6.
Trucker, you feel something strong pull on your line like, ooh, I got some twink. Your line snaps.
Ah, damn.
Coda, you feel like you got something. It's not too heavy. It's not too heavy, but you pull it up, and you slowly pull up a looks to be a nice good river salmon. And you see what attached to its tail, like gripping onto the tail for dear life, looks like some kind of crab. It has like
So, my friend.
it has like a bluish black shell with red glitter all over it, basically, that's shining in the light.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think this one is edible, but I'm gonna keep this.
You keeping the crab?
It might be valuable. Yeah, it might be valuable to somebody. But I'm also keeping the fish.
Okay. Alrighty. You guys just gonna spend the rest of the day fishing?
I don't see why not.
Alrighty.
Might dig up some more treasures.
That's fair.
Sure.
And
Fish
that's
up more.
what we're gonna be calling the session for tonight, boys.
Alright. That was really short.
Mm-hmm.
So about just a little less than 2.5 hours that we normally do. We're at about 2 hours and 10 minutes, and I won't lie,
Okay.
I'm super exhausted. I only got about 3 hours of sleep, and I'm starting to fade, and I don't want to start snoring on mic. So we're ending about 20 minutes early.
I guess it just
That's
flew
fine.
by because we were having so much fun.
No, I
Yeah.
understand. It went by, because here's the difference between this and like the other games. I'm letting you guys just talk. I'm just like, I'm gonna let them talk. I'm gonna see if that generates more than just running through the stuff. I want to see if your little RPs, your backs and forth, if that gives us a little more, entertainment for everybody.
Yeah.
Yes, I do like the RP. It is a lot of fun.
I do too. I think RP is always fun. I think when you get to play with it right, it's better.
Then
But
you get two chuckle fucks like me and him and go on a tangent.
you two could get off track and get off track for an hour, and it's probably be entertaining. But
Oopsie.
we're not gonna
Probably entertaining.
probably. I mean, I can't
That
guarantee.
hurt.
I can't guarantee with you guys.
I feel insulted.
I
Does
don't
he
know.
not remember the story of you, me, and Little Caesars?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. You guys will end up talking about something like that. The trucker's gonna start talking about how clowns affect politics, and next thing you know, we're on some tirade about this or that.
Well, without saying too much, there has been some very decent clowning going on.
That has indeed.
But
But careful, I think that is copyrighted.
oh, oops. All right, cut that.
That's all good. But ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna sign out, and we're gonna go ahead and everyone's gonna give, basically their title suggestion. But before we do that, I'm just gonna remind everybody something. Pokemon Day was just the other day, just a couple days ago. They got a lot of new stuff coming out. Pokemon AZ is coming out, and I'm really interested in that because the fight mechanics are now similar to the anime. So I'm so excited. I don't really have a title for this. I was in and out of it. I'm still a little tired, to be honest. So I'm gonna go to Coda. Coda, you got a title?
Two knuckleheads fighting over a fish.
That's a little too long there.
What could go possibly wrong?
What could go wrong?
Yeah.
I love it because like not a lot of bad things happened in this session. Trucker,
Surprisingly, I rolled pretty well tonight.
yeah. Trucker, what about you?
Except for that one.
I keep wanting to try to play off like the Three Stooges thing, like 2 of 3 is 0, but I don't know.
I like what could go wrong. I really do.
What could go wrong? You never want to tempt fate with it. We're the whole damn episode. What could go wrong?
Very much.
I'm waiting for next session because then you guys will finally get your fight, and once you fight this guy, you'll actually get your level up.
Yay!
Basically, you have to survive. You'll have to survive, but yeah, you never know.
Well, I mean, there's one thing I can do. Push comes to shove. I just really don't want to use it.
Yeah, because there's a penalty now. There's a heavy penalty.
Fuck. What's the penalty now?
Oh, I'm not telling you that. That's a secret, buddy. I got a penalty table I'm gonna roll on.
Ah, shit.
One time, the next 24 hours, you won't know when, but something will happen.
You don't know when, you don't know how, and you don't know why. But the chickens are coming for you.
Oh gods, I have played a particular game that the chickens are just evil.
They're all
Like, we can say the names of stuff, we just can't.
Oh, okay.
We can't do music or anything like that from the game. But I think we all know what game he's talking about.
Yeah, I don't want that company that owns it to come after us.
Yeah,
Yeah.
see, you-
See, their lawyers can be very evil if they want to be.
Yeah.
for all the young ones out there, do not kick the chicken.
No, kick the chicken, kids. Always kick the chicken. Kick them, slash them, or suplex them, but attack the chickens.
If you're gonna kick the chicken, you need to have, depending on the game, the one that I would recommend is you whip out that musical instrument and then get away as fast as you can.
I agree. But with that, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed the session as much as we did. And remember, we are sponsored by Martin Mancini. Go check him out. Go check him out on Amazon. He's got 5 books out. And I think, if I remember correctly, that this was said a while back, but some of his books are coming to like physical copies, aren't they?
I think they already are.
Are all 5, or is it just the first book?
I think it's the first one's on paperback.
Yeah. Give it a try, you know. And as I said in the beginning of this, go follow and join us on Subscribestar. There's not a lot right now, but coming in a little while, there's going to be some interesting content put on there, folks. Maybe even a private campaign. But
It's gonna be great.
with that, that's all, folks. Okay? Have a good night.